Hello. We are going to be going through how to cut today so you can be super lean and super jacked like me. No, I'm not that lean. I'm kind of big depending on who you ask, but I'm going to go over some simple newbie stuff for any of you guys that want to cut, because cutting, a lot of you guys are starting either a little bigger or you're in that skinny fat phase where you don't know where to start. And I'm going to give a little better rundown than I did in my previous video. You can go watch that. That's more about a general emphasis on if you don't know how to eat healthy or don't have a schedule. But let's say you do. And let's say you know how to eat healthy. Now we're getting into how to cut. Okay? I'm going to break this down to as much of a science. I have a bit written in my notebook here, so I can remember all the terms and everything. But let's get right into it. So, let's say you figure out your maintenance, okay? And you're kind of in that skinny fat stage, okay? Let's say, or you're a little bigger, a little chubbier. 2,200 is your maintenance. That's gonna be your maintenance, all right? That's what we're starting off. I'm gonna go over protein, fat, and carbs. Those are the things I wanna get into. Protein, really big one. Most people know this. Some people do not. So this is for you guys that might not know. But protein, you're going to want to be consuming 0.8 to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. I would just be safe and cut it right in the middle with 1. 1 is a very safe bet, and you can't really go wrong with 1. Okay? One thing with calories, too. So protein, fats, and carbs all have their own calories. So with their calorie allocated to it, 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. Okay, so if you weigh, let's say 150 pounds, you are going to be looking at 150 grams of protein, because I would say cut it safe right there. You know, you're going to have 150 times 4, 600. That's 600 calories knocked out of your day, okay? Next, fats, all right? Fats should be 20 to 30% of your calories throughout the day. You're not going to get super fat eating fats. Fats are good for hormonal health, gut health, and they help with digestion. They help with a lot of things. So do not skip out on fats, and just because fat is in the name doesn't mean you're going to get fat from it. All right, so next, fats. Also, fats, 1 gram of fat, this is why fat can be associated with being fat. 1 gram of fat is about 9 calories. So yeah, you gotta be careful with that. So, after you figure that out, now we're getting into carbs. Carbs is a big one. Cutting out carbs can be good. You will experience a lot less energy, and it is not necessary to cut. So like on my cut, I'm cutting out a lot of chip carbs and fried chicken carbs and noodle carbs and stuff like that, and rice carbs. I still eat my veggies and my fruits because they have good vitamins. I wouldn't go full carnivore. Wouldn't recommend that. Some people can operate really good on it. Like if you watch any of Joe Rogan, you guys probably all see a shit ton of that stuff. But anyway, yeah, your carbs, your remaining calories after you've allocated your fats. So fats, you're gonna want 20 to 30%, which is gonna add up to 60 grams, which is about 540 calories. All right. Honestly, I feel like this is a really good 2,000 calories is probably a lot of people's cutting weight if you're skinny fat. That's a really good place to start, I think. But your fat adds up to 540 calories. You have 60 grams of fat. Now your carbs, 1 gram carb is 4 calories. So now you are going to want your remaining calories for that day, since you have about 540 calories worth of fat and 600 calories worth of protein. You're gonna have about 1140 calories. Your remaining is about 860. So that 860 should be carbs. that is where that should go. And if you try to eat a lot of protein, you're just gonna piss all that out, and that doesn't really, you don't really use it for anything apart from building muscle. But too much of it isn't a bad thing, but you're not getting any use out of it. So don't overcook a bunch of chicken and think that that's gonna help you a lot. But you're gonna be looking at 250 grams of carbs. That adds about 860 grams of calorie, or 860 calories, and now you're sitting pretty tight. So that adds up to about 2,000 calories. Now you got your calories figured out. Good job. Simple way to cut. And as you lose weight and as you cut, you're going to get skinny. And then you're gonna get lean. You might have a core showing, which is what everybody wants. Get a good room with some sun in it. Lift up your shirt, show off your abs a little bit, and you're gonna look pretty freaking fine. Changing scenery. Hope you guys like it. But my smoke detector went off, so I had to move really fast. And you guys didn't want to see that because I like tripped over my chair and I looked pretty goofy. But maybe that would make some of you laugh, I don't know. But getting back into it. I was just ending the video, so I'm gonna end here with a motivational quote. All right, so here it is. Trying is risky. Wait till you see the bill for not trying. Investing is risky. Wait till you see the bill for not investing. Getting married is risky. Having kids is risky. It's all risky. Everything's risky. But I can tell you how risky it is. None of us are gonna make it out alive. Hell fucking yeah, dude. That is a fucking good quote. If any of you guys like that quote as much as I did, write it down. Keep it in your brain, because that is so true on all levels. Alright? But anyways, if you guys liked, let me know. Any more knowledgeable guys out there that know a bit more and wanted to give me more tips, feel free to drop a comment or send me a DM, do whatever. My Instagram's down there. But for you guys cutting, this is a really good foundation. Don't forget, cut down that 10 to 20% deficit to cut out of your total maintenance calories. Alright, I don't remember if I mentioned that in there, but important note. So, anyways, you guys have a great day.